So, introduce you guys. Who are you guys?
Broken in Stereo from Tucson, Arizona. I'm Elliot, I play the drums.
I'm Jonas, I think.
Steven, I play bass.
And I'm Sean, I play guitar. And one question, guys. When did you guys start? When did you guys form as a group?
Like maybe like 7 years ago. Well, not really.
What's the name?
We met a long time ago in high school, and then we just started playing music all over the place. We always thought just didn't have a band. We always tried to get on shows, and then we met Jonas about 3 or 4 years ago, and then Steven about
4 long years ago.
So about, I'd say like 4 years, legitimately, and then Sean had been doing forever.
And then before the name Broken Stereo, did you guys go by a different name?
The Shattered. We never really played a show. It was terrible, so I'm glad we changed it.
The Shattered?
Yeah, that's what we are. I just got my hand wet.
Oh, and then out of all the members, how many members did you guys go from basically?
Oh man, about 50. Yeah, not a joke. We pretty much play with everybody in this city.
Wow.
I looked it up.
Like, who were like the main, like basically the main people?
Dan, other groups?
No, in this group, but like in this group, let's just say recently, who were like your past members?
Oh, recent, I'd say like Dan. We also had Shane Shepard that we got as soon as the split. The Funeral March broke up back in the day. We got Shane on bass. We also had Joey Bridges.
Derek Sunbrennan.
On bass. A lot of bass players. We had Dan on guitar. We had Nick recently. I don't know. A lot of people. But those have been the latest ones.
Yeah, I guess we've gone to so many people because a lot of people can't keep up with the way we do music. We have dedicated our entire lives to it, and a lot of people just aren't willing to give up comfort and sacrifice the daily comfortability for a passion. You know, that's the difference between a recreation and a profession.
And I know you guys are keeping your guys' new guitars or basses under wraps, so I'm not gonna.
This is the basis, actually.
Okay. Yeah. So I know you guys are keeping that under wraps, so there's no need for me to ask you guys right now for that.
He gets here November 12th, and we're hoping he lasts.
Yeah, it's Monkey from Korn. Westmoreland.
He gets shipped over here in the airplane.
Okay, tell me something about your guys' first album, like your guys' first EP.
Stay True?
Yeah, Stay True.
Very meaningful. It's called Stay True because it's when it makes sense for like being yourself, which is a big part of what this band stands for. None of us have really been the cool kids ever growing up or anything. We've always kind of been outcasted. Even in the music scene back then, when there was one before it fell over after Scrappy closed down back then.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
heart.
Stay True is one of those EPs where like we owe the world to that EP because like it's what really put us on the map in Tucson as the band speak out for love and for hope. And with all the responses that we've gotten over the years, that EP is going to be the soundtrack to some people's high school years. And it gives me goosebumps. I just legitimately got goosebumps. And, yeah, kids have tattoos of it.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, it's pretty much, it's for anyone out there that feels like they don't really belong anywhere specifically, but they still feel like they're good enough to believe in themselves. That's really all it stands for. It's for anybody out there that feels like that, the way we feel, still, even to this day.
We're still proud of it.
Yeah. And it's a good track.
Yeah, well, just like what you're saying, like basically just like if you want to run away, get the album. Not well, kind of, but like
our whole band will always be about that album because
that's who we are as people, you know.
Yeah, because exactly how you were saying that. That's how I felt when I fell in love with the album. What about your latest? Well, not the Western.
Oh, Promise Me Sleep.
Yes, Promise Me Sleep.
Promise Me Sleep was more lyrically. It was more about. Stay True was very positive. It was about staying upbeat, and Promise Me Sleep is lyrically about the struggle, stay that way through heartbreak and through disappointment. And people leaving you and struggling as a band. And lyrically, it was I wrote all the lyrics on my wall in my apartment and staring at the ceiling at night while I had insomnia. And
It's a pretty dark album for us. We were going through a little bit rough times within the band. We had Shane Shepard at the time. We started off the album with players. So having him in the band kind of gave us a little dark path.
and then having it produced by Jeremy, also by Jeremy Talley from The Blood. At that point, that took it into a heavier direction.
A lot of fixing too, because when we first we thought we were ready to go in the studio, but then we came here and we just recorded everything really fast to hear it, and it sounded like shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then Tally came in the band room, and he helped us like fix everything. To be honest, Tally has a lot of a big part in that, because none of the songs sounded the way they sounded in the recording. When we first thought we were ready, you know. So yeah, a lot of pushing from Tally.
And then explain about your new when is that coming?
The Wild West session, that's just what you just heard inside. That's a song rewritten acoustically with an Adele cover, and hopefully we'll be releasing that sometime in the near future. We wouldn't really have a date set for it, but it will be out. If nothing else, we'll release it on SoundCloud as a free download.
And then, which out of everything you guys recorded, which like out of each one of you guys, what's your favorite track out of all?
Basically, I wasn't there to record, unfortunately. I was busy. But, my favorite would be Mannequin, because it's like really catchy and it's really like has a good like a pop punk feel. Yeah. And that's what I grew up on, pop punk. So that's gonna be my favorite.
My favorite track, not musically, but what it means to me, would be My December Jacket. Because that was the first time I'd ever heard anybody sing our lyrics. We were playing a show at the Living Room back in the day, and like I just decided to take a chance and not sing a certain part, and all of a sudden we had like 70, 80 kids fucking singing We're All Right, We're Okay, Airplanes Flying Every Day, and Tucson song. But my favorite song musically is actually a song that we haven't recorded yet, and it's called Carnivora.
Are you guys planning on playing that soon?
We have played.
We're definitely gonna play it at the Blood show. All of us switched on and let's make it as cool as we can. I think my favorite, I like all of them. December Jacket's really special because of the same reason as Jonah said. Also, I think my favorite would be Flair, just because of the image and how loud it is.
Your phone's up to die.
It's got that loud tone, you know? Oh, yeah, I like it.
And then, are you guys planning on like recording a video anytime soon, like a music video?
It is in the plan.
So it's well overdue, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely making that out.
Chores, explain like what's like your favorite for when you guys are touring?
Holy shit.
Like favorite,
like places that we've been?
Places wherever.
I think that my favorite tour of all time has been our first one, the national tour that we did a couple years ago, just because, I mean, it was like, we were a tour virgin, so like, it felt really good, and the way we did it was also really rancid and haggard, so like, I'll always be proud of that, and it was 2 months long. We had no clue what we got ourselves into until one thing happened.
When we realized that this sucks. Yeah. But
all tours are cool.
My favorite place that we've been, besides Tucson, is probably a little tiny place in Louisiana called Monroe, Louisiana, and we're really catching on over there. And Valdosta, Georgia is fantastic. Nashville's great. Jacksonville, Florida is awesome. Mobile, Alabama, I don't know if I said that already. We had an author show in Houston. This is actually one of the main proprietors of Crooked Upstairs.
Might as well be our manager.
It's our managers. Timothy Munjack managers.
Sienna says hi, and I said
Bye.
Have a good day, man. Tell her we said hi back.
I'll try to see it. And I think basically for my last one is, are you guys endorsed or sponsored by anybody?
Truth and Consequences Clothing, right there, you're wearing it. That's our clothing sponsor. We are working on more endorsements and sponsorships at the moment, trying to get the ball rolling on that. The main thing that sponsors us and endorses us is our hard work and our passion, dedication for our music. We're DIY, we do it ourselves, and we don't plan on selling out. We don't plan on turning our back to anybody. We're a band for people. We're not a band for money. We're a band for people because music is the universal language. Music is about connecting and relating. And that's something that we all stand by through and through.
We have different languages.
Everyone does.
And then that's it. That's it, guys. Basically, you guys got a full interview with Broken and Stereo. Hopefully, and hopefully you'll like come visit their shows. And then you guys they do have a latest show, November 25th
At the Rock.
at the Rock with the Blood. So hope you guys there. Yeah, the last one down.
The blood. Not ours.